Serious question, Simon there, okay? Just a friendly reaching out. Want your honest opinion. Don't you think your eyesight will pick up the sun?
Thanks for getting back to me so fast, Simon. I appreciate that.
What is it that will prevent your eyes from seeing the sun if it turned on from off? What science is it now?
What are you not understanding about this? The sun has a finite speed, 300,000 kilometers per second. There's nothing, you can't get around that. Because there's such a large distance between the Earth and the sun, it's going to take time until the light gets here. It's simple. How are you not seeing that?
Simon and Dan, I think you're slightly missing my point here. And I'm afraid you're going to find yourself in a pickle here, because this is what I've been saying all along, right? I am not talking about the time it takes for the sun, for it to appear in our field of vision, okay? What I'm talking about is our eyesight. Why on earth would my eyesight not pick it up as soon as it came on, right? It's highly logical what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but my eyesight does not rely on something to arrive at me. My eyesight will pick any light source up in the night sky. There is no limitations. There is no, you only reach this far with my eyesight. It isn't logical, okay? Now, it doesn't matter how far a light source is away from me in the night sky. If it's bright enough that I'm going to see it, I'm going to see it immediately. What you're saying is it's almost as if I'm looking at the sun, it turns on, but I can't see past here. I cannot see past here. We are looking at a light source with a diameter of 1,390,000 kilometers, right? That's only 108 of its diameters away from us. Now, what I am saying is forget about the light traveling towards us, okay? I am talking about my eyesight picking up the actual light source, not the light radiating from it. What is preventing my eyesight from seeing the light source straight away? It's exactly the same. Somebody threw a waiting for a taxi analogy at me, right? Now, let's say there's a taxi. He's 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers down the road on a straight road. It's nighttime, right? It's nighttime. Now you can easily see a good set of headlights 3 kilometers away. It's a flat road, okay? Now, I ring, can I get a cab to my place, yada yada. Okay, I'm leaving now. I'll be 3 minutes. Okay, fair enough. I go outside. As soon as the taxi turns his headlights on, boom! I'm going to see his headlights, aren't I? I'm not going to see. I know that it's a shorter distance, and you could easily say, yeah, but that's not 150 million kilometers. It's irrelevant. I am talking about the headlights, not the light radiating from the headlights. What is it, right, that is preventing my eyesight from traveling like that and seeing the source, right? This isn't about the light coming towards me, right? It's irrelevant. I am talking about my eyesight picking up on a star that has a diameter of 1,390,000 kilometers. What is going to prevent my eyesight from seeing it where it is? If you can see what I mean. It isn't logical to think that you would not see the sun when it turned on. You'd see it immediately because there is no restrictions on my eyesight. Damn, when I look up at the sky, I can hone in on Proxima Centauri. And then if I look over there, I can see Jupiter. And then if I look back over there, I can see Mars. Instantly, bang, 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 bang. There is no limit to where my eyesight will see if there is a light source that is big enough to be seen. There is no limits. Basically, what I'm saying is my eyesight is absolute. It doesn't matter how far away something is in the night sky. If there is a light source, I don't need it. It's illogical. The whole thing is illogical. I don't need it to travel towards me. What I'm seeing is the light source itself. I'm actually seeing the light source, aren't I? Right? When it switches on, it doesn't matter how far away this is. I see the source. I don't wait for light to come towards me. My eyesight picks the source up, doesn't it? This is where this whole thing falls flat on its face, guys. There is no logical reason, there is no logical science that explains why it would take 8 minutes and 20 seconds for anybody to see the sun. Our eyesight is absolute. There is no restrictions. If there is a light source in the sky that is bright enough that you're going to see it, that I'm going to see it, that everybody is going to see it, you're going to see it the instant it's switched on. It's this waiting for light. It's illogical. It is about common sense. You can dig your heels in about this, Simon Dan, but I am not talking about packets and packets of propagated waves. I am talking about my eyesight picking up on the light source. There is no science, logical or illogical, logical or otherwise, that would prevent my eyesight from picking up a light source that is bright enough to be picked up in the night sky immediately. Now, you answered me, but you did not talk about the eyesight factor. You just kept saying the actual sun. It's 300,000 kilometers away and it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel. I am not talking about that traveling. I'm talking about my eyesight picking it up instantly. There is nothing that would prevent my eyesight from picking up that sun immediately. It's not about it reaching me. My eyesight goes to it, doesn't it? So, do you want to try again? You can't just keep saying it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the sunlight to come this way. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about my eyesight picking it up the second it switches on, right? It's illogical. And this is where the riddle is at. And anybody who you dig your heels in all you want, this is not logical. There is nothing that would prevent my eyesight from picking any light source up immediately. If I am going to see a light source at any time that's in the night sky, I see it the minute it's switched on, right? Because my eyesight is absolute. There is nothing from preventing me seeing anything in the night sky if it's bright enough to be seen. It's not like there's a wall of darkness in front of it coming towards me and then it gets to my eyesight, oh, I can see the sun. What is that? There's no such thing as a wall of darkness if there is a massive light source behind it that my eyes can reach. Okay? I'm sorry I went on a little bit, but I'm trying to dot all of the I's and cross the T's. It isn't logical. It's a lie. The light radiating from the sun is absolute. It doesn't travel in packets and waves. So explain to me why, what is actually preventing my eyesight, which I can see pretty much anywhere, right? Instantly, especially at night if there's a light source. So what is preventing my eyesight? Is it boom? Does it stop here? Does it stop here? Right? No, I'm not talking about light coming towards me. I'm talking about my eyesight picking the light up, and it will from any distance if it's bright enough to be seen. Okay? Thanks for replying so fast though. I should have started with a song, shouldn't I? Talk soon. Let me know what you think. Try. isn't logical to think that you wouldn't see the sun immediately, mate.